Remember a few years back, Mini entered the market with an electric vehicle. That was kind of a teaser. This is the real deal. This is our first look at the all-new Mini Cooper SE, and the E obviously stands for electric. There's a lot to learn about this one, so let's dive on in. Many want you to think of this as just another car that happens to be electrified. The motor is still up front, but there are some changes that going on, like this front fascia is different. I do like the cute little splitter though. Pop the hood, the headlights stay down here. I love that touch, but this looks like a standard engine. Lift this though, and you see something cool. This is all the electronic components. Now, Mini did this really smartly. This is a trellis frame similar to what you would find on a motorcycle. This whole electrified rig is built together separately, and then as the Mini comes down the assembly line, they can just lower this in, so you can have gas, diesel, and electrified Minis on the same production line. This powertrain here is good for around 184 horsepower and nearly 240 pound-feet of torque, and it's feeding a single-speed gearbox, powering those front wheels that also have an electronic limited slip differential. On the tail end, it's still a familiar Cooper. You've got the Union Jack lights because, of course you do, Mini loves that stuff. But this area is different because no exhaust pipe. And then they did a great job of incorporating the battery pack into the car. It's actually a T-shaped 33 kilowatt hour battery pack, and it does not affect cargo space at all, which is a delightful touch. You still have all the interior space and comfort, relative comfort, that comes with a Mini Cooper. You've got this little electric badge though to let you know what you're dealing with.
From the seats to the gear selector, the inside of the Cooper S Electric is familiar territory to anyone who's been in a modern BMW era Mini. One new aspect, though, is the future fantastic Spec gauge cluster.
Now, to incorporate all of this battery pack equipment, they had to actually lift the Mini up a little bit because there is a required amount of undercarriage of the car that needs to be there. It's a federal requirement, and then it's all smooth aero body underneath and it's all protected, but it is nicely integrated into the Mini Cooper package.
Despite raising the height to cover the needed ground clearance with the battery pack, the extra heft down low has actually pushed the center of gravity closer to the ground. That means this electric Cooper should still scoot around like a proper modern Mini.
This is a familiar touch too. This is not where you put fuel in it. This is where you charge the thing. And this has two different types of charging applications. So you can do level 1, level 2 stuff, charge at home. And then it also accepts level 3 DC fast charging at a rate of 50 kilowatts.
This is essentially a Mini Cooper stuffed with BMW i3 internals. So you can expect a similar quoted range once the EPA gets to play with it. That makes this more of an urban EV commuter than a long-range electric people hauler.
Now, also another great feature, because Mini loves incorporating UK-based stuff, this wheel, it looks cool. It's actually based on a British plug. So unlike the original Mini electric vehicle that was a California-only, lease-only machine, this you can buy, and you can buy it pretty much anywhere when it goes on sale sometime in spring 2020.
Go for it, same thing.
This is a familiar touch too. This is
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Also, head to Ride.Tech for stories, reviews, and more news.